Hello, I'm Cécile André-Leruste, the European Banking Lead for Accenture. I believe that 2019 might turn out to be a critical year in the evolution of banking and will speed up the industry and our pivot to the new. As we move through 2019, I'd like to take a step back and envision the trends and forces that are shaping the banking industry and forecast how they might play out over the next several months. Even though each European country will evolve at its own pace, driven by a combination of macroeconomics, of regulatory regimes, of local competitive behavior, we see a number of common underlying trends that will impact all banks in Europe, including the UK ones. So what's worth paying attention to in 2019? Trend number 1. More industry breakup due to open banking? Undoubtedly, banks can seize by partnering with other players or creating consortia, and consortia is going to be very heavy in 2019. Will this be the rescue of smaller banks, or will concentration keep on? We have lost another 330 banks last year in Europe, which is 5% of the total number of European banks. Trend number 2. Digital leading banks will need to show investors ROE gains from their transformation efforts in synchronization with premium market valuations. If they can't, then we may see some digital bubbles burst. So far, they have been able to address efficiency and therefore have lower cost-income ratios, but they have not been able to prove to the markets that they can gain sufficient additional revenues. Will that be enough of a difference? Trend number 3. Open banking represents not only an opportunity to transform banking services, but I believe it's also an opportunity to create more integrating offerings for banking, for insurance, for lifestyle products and services. This opportunity lies in retail journeys, but also in corporate banking, and Accenture can support and orchestrate those journeys. Trend number 4. With Sandrine, Alexa, and other AI assistants more frequent in banking, a new class of digital advice may emerge for hyper-relevant help to give customers more rewarding financial outcomes. But increasingly, customers are also looking for banking players that are aligned to their own beliefs about sustainability, circular economy, and corporate citizenship. Trend number 5. Last year's interest in new core banking system alternatives like Membu, mostly for simple retail and SME banking customers, or of credit systems like Encino, will expand to broader build and migration, even for traditional banks, for instance in private banking, and for commercial and corporate banks. Trend number 6. The public cloud migration debate is now on to intelligent brain, knowing what to do with data, what sits on the cloud, to give customers more value. It will define the winners of digital banking, and we clearly should support our clients early on this. Trend number 7. Big tech's banking march is not news. Yet, with PSD2 fueling payment options, pushes for app-based payments, white labeling prospects, and other cues, 2019 might see big tech show a definitive trend. Trend number 8. China's payment pioneers like Alipay are shaping markets in Asia and heading west to Europe. It's time to ask how much impact we'll see in 2019 and if it will come from Solax or from joint ventures with banks. Now, whether the banks will open the door as they have with Apple and Amazon is another matter. Trend number 9. As UK banking newcomers attract a clear share of business, incumbents are upping their digital game. 2019 will reveal what's stronger, the drive of new entrants to win long-term or traditional banks' power to defend. Already we're seeing some fintech churn, so that the winning business model is still to be determined. Trend number 10. The spur of compliance is just beginning. The development of platforms and their concentration of wealth will attract regulators. Will this speed up or slow down banks' transformation? This is to be seen. You can find out more about each of these in my Top 10 Trends blog and brochure. 2019 is definitely an exciting year. Thanks for watching.